First pitch moments away at Chase Field. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. MLB The Show has baseball from the Valley of the Sun, Chase Field in Phoenix. The opener of the final series of the year between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Well, here's a couple of guys in this game that are going to make their final start of the season. And it obviously goes without saying, you're always going to want to finish things out on a high note. So I can't imagine either of these guys mailing it in. This should be a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And set to square off against these guys, one of the taller pitchers in the game today, 6'7" right-hander Brandon McCarthy. And behind him, here's a look at the defensive alignment for Arizona. John Jay makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Center fielder, John Jay.
First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. DK, you take a look at this Diamondback ball club as they begin play here tonight. Now, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
Here's the 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Ready with the 2-1. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Just a good job of going with the pitch there. You see it's on the outside part of the plate, and with the bases empty, that third baseman's a good 15 to 20 feet off the line. So this is not much more than a routine ground ball, but he's got no shot at getting to it.
Matt Carpenter will stand in looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. First pitch coming. And a ball 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Here comes the 1-0. And this is lined into center field now, so something brewing here. Back-to-back hits to start the frame.
Yeah, it looks like these guys mean business. Back-to-back singles here to start the ball game. They want to put as much pressure on this guy as they can early on.
Michael Lee will dig in for the first time now. 1 home run shy of 30 on the year so far. First pitch on the way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
There you go.
The next pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play.
Boy, you want to talk about taking the wind right out of your sails? You get 2 on to start this ball game. And then a double play right here might just derail what was shaping up to be a big inning on the road.
Mark McGuire will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs. Now here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one. Pause, now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Here's the starting lineup now for Kirk Gibson's Arizona Diamondbacks, and it looks like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Gerardo Parra will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Diamondbacks, center fielder, Gerardo Parra.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
And they've got the division title in their back pocket already. Now it's just a matter of playing for the seeding and maybe getting a few of your guys a day off or two before the real fun begins.
One on the way. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down in AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
Martin Prado will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
He waits. Now the pitch. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. Lee is there to put it away for route number 1.
Batting third, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 7 games. Boy, arctically cold. First pitch to him. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He's set. Now the pitch. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Here it comes, 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the gloves down the line.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. And here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Nelson Cruz will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. Now here's the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
First and second now, 1 man out. He's ready now. The pitch. Took something off there, but it misses, ball 1.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count. Because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
The 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A big pitch here, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that, so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
2-2 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Lee back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Miguel Montero will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Montero waits. Now the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Yeah, that runner on second base was obviously going to score easily. I'm not quite sure they would have waved that runner from first, but it doesn't matter now as he's going to have to go back to third base anyway on the ground rule double.
Mark Trumbo will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games.
Come on, Mike, let's go. Now's our chance, let's go.
First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Arizona.
Left fielder, Alan Craig.
First offering on the way. Alan Craig is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Well, let's get you a shot of this reaction at the plate in show motion. You think he agreed with the call? I don't think he did.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll start this one at 269. 13 home runs and an RBI count right at the century mark, 100. One out, nobody on. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Swinging a liner back through the box. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Wow. Watch the reaction here in show motion after this ball's hit. Pitchers have nightmares about balls coming back like this, and this one nearly undressed him as it rocketed into center field. That could have really been trouble.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. And there he goes towards second. First pitch here is popped a mile high into the air. This is way up there, but playable on the infield. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2.
And he might have had that one stolen that time, but he winds up popping this one up, so runner has to go back to first.
Mark Ellis will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And here's the first pitch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-0 home. And this is going to be a foul ball. One pitch on its way to Ellis. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. It remains 1-0. Aaron Hill will stand in for the first time now. 24 home runs to his credit so far this year. Here's the first offering. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And this will be fouled away. The next 0-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
The pitch. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. And now he has some trouble with it in center.
Well, the problem with this lineup is that trouble lurks around every corner. I mean, he was fortunate to get out of that first inning with only 1 run scoring, but now he'll have his work cut out for him again here in the second.
Didi Gregorius digs in at the plate. First pitch coming. Too low, 1-0. 1-0 on the way. Runner goes. Now a hard liner towards short. And right to the spot the shortstop just vacated. A base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Well, I'm not too sure whether the shortstop was going to have a shot at this one, even if that runner wasn't stealing. But once he vacates his position, there's no chance that this ball is going to be knocked down. So that's a perfect hit-and-run play there to get that runner all the way over to third base.
Stepping in now, Brandon McCarthy, as he'll watch a first-pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. One pitch on the way. And that misses. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose them and load the bases. You still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
A 2-1 offering. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Gerardo Parra will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. The 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And that's through, a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Martin Prado will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Comes set. Now the pitch. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
From the stretch. Hit high and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the runner will score from second. Now the relay home. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate. So one runs across, but the second one is cut down trying to score. Paul Goldschmidt will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Already 40 pitches now here in the first few innings.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, he's going to have to start pitching to contact a little bit more, or else he may not make it 5 innings.
1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
From the belt, the pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
And now here, 1-2, this is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Now the 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here he comes on 2-2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Full count pitch on its way. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Christopher Champion turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. First pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike one. Now here's the pitch. Fouled back. Here it comes. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
He's wins at anything.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Sets the 2-2 pitch. full count, 3-2.
We saw this in his last start. He just hasn't been able to find that put-away pitch with 2 strikes that you got to have at this level.
Here's the full count offering. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher. He sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
John Jay.
John Jay will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line, a fair ball.
Oh, just a great swing right there. Now, this is a cut fastball, which it'll work back toward a left-handed hitter. He just squares this ball up and rips it into right field.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
And this is on the ground for Hill. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. And for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play. And with this one, the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Nelson Cruz makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Nelson.
First pitch coming. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Cruz awaits the 1-0. And that's waved at and missed 1-1.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And this is hit well towards the hole. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Well, let me tell you, when you're on a losing streak, this is an out. But when you're on a winning streak, man, these are the little breaks that just seem to always go your way. He's got himself an infield single.
Miguel Montero will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He waits, now the pitch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So that long ball has taken him one away from the century mark in home runs for his career. Not a major milestone, but a pretty impressive number nonetheless.
Yeah, good for him. He's really shown some solid power so far in his career. And he's about to reach a milestone that quite a few major league hitters never reach. Boy, the ball is definitely jumping here early. That's the first home run we've seen so far, but it's not the first hard hit ball, and it's looking like it might not be such a good night to be a pitcher.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the third inning. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 1-2. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Come on, Diamondbacks.
Here comes a 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Base is empty here with nobody out. 3-2, here it is. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, this is how you got to do it in this league. If you give up a 2-run home run, you got to just move on quickly. And he's still upset about it, don't get me wrong, but it's when you dwell on it that you get yourself into more trouble.
1 gone in the Arizona third, and set to go the second baseman, Aaron Hill. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Under it is Craig, and that's out number 2.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
Didi Gregorius will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Mission accomplished there with 2 away. You just want to give your pitcher a chance to hit here this inning instead of leading off the next one. He does it with a solid single there.
Brandon McCarthy will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. In the air to right center. Lee is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Valley of the Sun, and the lead is now 5-0. Michael Lee will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
First offering on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. A tag from Montero. They got him at the plate.
Well, you know, sometimes after you've run that far, you just figure, what the heck, I'm going to go for it. But I think he blew a gasket there about halfway down the third baseline, and they wind up tagging him out, trying for that inside the Parker. You know, my motto is, run till they tag you.
Into the box now, Mark McGuire. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on him, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Ball one.
1-1.
The 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2 and 2. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. The 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3 and 2. There's Alan Craig on deck. He'll be next. Now the 3 and 2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, left fielder, Alan Craig.
Alan Craig will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time.
Yeah.
First pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-0. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
2-0 count, the pitch. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
The 2-2 coming. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. A solo home run here for Alan Craig. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Even though this is just a solo home run, it's important because you at least need to get on the board. Let these guys know that they're not going to just walk away with this one without a fight.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
2 out, nobody on. And the pitch. Now a swing and a high pop out that looks to be headed beyond the pitcher's mound. Prado is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. One for the Cardinals on this swing by Alan Craig. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Cardinals 1. Gerardo Parra will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Gerardo.
Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Lee is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 14, Martin.
Leadoff man retired. Here's Martin Prado. And here's the first pitch. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
The 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bases are empty, one man out. Here comes the 2-1. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, and a one-out single here gets him a base runner in the fourth as you can check out his line so far. You'd like for him to give you at least another inning or so, but with numbers like that, he might be on pretty thin ice already.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Derrick Lowry is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the fourth inning. Paul Goldschmidt will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, you know, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Nelson Cruz will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch coming. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Here's the 2-2 offering. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
You can do it.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. The 3-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Johnny Peralta will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Johnny Peralta.
Now the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
One thing you're taught as an infielder, you've got to go play the ball. Don't let the ball play you. Here, you can see this ball gets in on him a little bit, and it winds up kicking right off the heel of his glove.
In now, Mark Ellis. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He's ready. Now the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike 3.
Okay, pitch out.
1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now another 1-2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt. A double play.
As a pitcher, that's how you pick your defense up behind you. They make an error leading off the inning, well, you give him another chance right away, and he gets his man right here to bounce into a tailor-made double play.
Matt Adams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32, Matt Adams.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're down here 5-1. Lance Lynn is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Miguel Montero will try again after hitting that 2-run homer his last time around.
Miguel Montero.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Mark Trumbo will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's now at 23 doubles on the year. Pause, now the pitch. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this is in the air to straightaway right. We'll see if it's enough to get that runner to third. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Aaron Hill will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. First pitch coming. Ball 1.
And now with that runner on third and 1 away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
1-0 pitch now. And Hill able to lay off again. It's 2-0 now.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
The 2-0 on the way. In there, 2-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
He's set, now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Here he comes on 3-1. And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop,
Didi Gregorius will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing here and a little looper. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
Now batting,
Brandon McCarthy will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. Now the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Comes set, now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
1-1 home. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're up 5-1. John Jay will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Center fielder, John Jay.
Now here's the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, I think I'm about ready to declare his cold streak over. He's broken out of it in a big way here. His third hit of the ball game, and he looks as good as gold to my eyes.
Matt Carpenter will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
1-0 on the way. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Parra will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Michael Lee will get another shot. Remember, he was thrown out trying for the inside the park home run last time. From the stretch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I think that looked like the cut fastball right there, and it had plenty of movement on it, but it's nowhere near the strike zone. And this one gets away and allows the runner to move into scoring position now at second base.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here, as this is chopped foul at home plate. McCarthy up to 67 pitches thus far. Now the 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Here's the 2-2 home. Full count now. 3-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. 3-2, here it comes. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Mark McGuire.
Mark McGuire will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Don't let him score!
First pitch coming. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. One run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. He waits, now the pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. Mets swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Alan Craig will get another shot. He homered his last time. Now here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Here's the 1-0. Coming over now is Cruz, but this will be nowhere near him. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing that time. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Cardinals 2. Gerardo Parra will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Center fielder, Gerardo Parra.
First pitch to him. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Well, you can feel for him, too, because you know exactly what's going through his mind right there. You can't believe it. You know when you're going good at the plate, all the little flares and bleeders, they all start going your way and they fall in. But when you're scuffling like he has, even the Rockets find a glove.
Martin Prado now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. (5-2) is our score here in inning number 6. Pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Picked up by Peralta. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul.
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's a 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
Now the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Ready on 2-1. Swing and a line drive to left. And that's going to get down out there.
Yeah, and that's definitely the drawback to the no doubles defense. Now, if this guy's playing in his normal spot, it's hard to say whether he would have gotten to this or not. But since he's playing deep, he's got no chance to get to it.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
He's ready now. The pitch. And he lays off for ball one.
1-1.
Ready now on 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this inning was going nowhere. All of a sudden, though, it's changed dramatically. A base hit, a wild pitch. Just like that, there's a runner in scoring position.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Hey, now, let's go.
Now the 2-1. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And Craig is there to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're still out in front, 5-2. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Yadier Molina will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First offering on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. Somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Johnny Peralta will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Go back to St. Louis.
And here's the first pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first is Peralta on his way to second. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Runner at second, one away, and set to stand in as the second baseman, Mark Ellis. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. He's set, now the pitch. And Ellis looks at one that misses here, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Nailed the runner off second.
The 1-2 with one away. Cut fastball misses 2-2.
Get the strikeout, man.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Peter Borges will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Peter Borges.
First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball 1.
That was a strike, Cruz. Come on.
Here's the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Stop him right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Here he comes on 2-1. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
One left for the Cardinals. They trail 5-2. Jason Mott will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Jason Mott.
Miguel Montero will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Montero waits, now the pitch. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. On the way. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. That's what a 3-for-3 ball game will do for you.
Here we go.
The 2-1 home. Fouled back. Here now the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Full count offering on its way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Mark Trumbo will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Now the first pitch. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Under it is Craig, and that's out number 2.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Aaron Hill will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Who wants the shot, Sandy? Who wants the shot, Sandy?
First pitch coming.
Here we go.
First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Jay is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, and it remains 5-2. John Jay will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Matt Carpenter will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Get out here.
First pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now the pitch. Ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this is high for a ball, so from 0-2 he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Out in front as this is in the air toward deep right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Michael Lee will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch coming. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Fouled straight back. Two pitch on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Ready with another 2-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, and the deficit remains 5-2. Didi Gregorius will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Now here's the first pitch. And he's right on the fastball there. Hit pretty well out towards deep left. Craig is there, and that's not the way you want to start the bottom of the 8th. One pitch, one gone.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Tony Campana will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
One out, nobody on. The pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Another 0-2 coming. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Up with it is Ellis. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Center fielder number 8,
Gerardo Parra will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. One pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 1-2. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Stephen Nolan will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Stephen Nolan.
Mark McGuire will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around.
First baseman, Mark McGuire.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Trumbull is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Yeah, and this ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark. And you see the left fielder just drift back and make the play on the warning track.
Here now is Alan Craig. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It looks like he's going to be taken until he gets a strike. Not a bad plan when you're down by 3 in the 9th.
Here comes the 2-0. That one's in there on the black, 2-1. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. Yadier Molina is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Cruz is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 5-2. Good night from Phoenix.
Final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. A reminder that Postcane Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street Station.